already told you this, but I'm going to tell you, you are not going to jail. The only way you're going to jail on this file is if you tell me, Judge, I don't care what you tell me to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. That ain't you. Are you going forward today without benefit of an attorney? Are you going forward today without benefit of an attorney?
Yeah.
All right. You've met with the prosecutor?
Yes.
Okay, I'm a little bit confused by what he wrote. So I think what he's trying to do is you're going to plead to a charge that's not currently on your file, allowing an unlicensed driver to operate. If I accept that plea, it looks like he wants all three of the charges to go away that were issued on March 10th. Is that what your understanding was?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you understand your rights and your options? Do you understand the possible penalty of allow unlicensed driver to operate? Understanding the possible penalty, understanding your rights and options, are you pleading guilty to that charge today freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Perkins, did you drive a vehicle on March 10, 2026 in Belleville?
Yes.
At that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes.
I'll accept your plea to the added charge. I'll dismiss the original charge. What's the status of your license now?
I'm gonna give it back.
All right. Are you revoked?
Yeah.
Because of drinking and driving in your past? Have you hired an attorney?
Stop, the only second face there was.
Okay.
I
All right. Is there anything else you want me to consider before I sentence you today?
No, sir.
Are you working or not?
Social Security.
All right. How long has it been since you worked?
10 years.
Long time? Okay. All right. Anything else you want me to consider?
No, sir.
All right. Fines and costs are $500. Can you pay that today or do you need to talk about options? Sir, if you go downstairs, get in line for the cashier, she'll probably smile when she takes your money and we'll get you out of here.
Absolutely.
We can do plastic. Yeah, there's a fee, but I can't tell you what it is.
Motor with a cash is.
She can tell you. Yeah. You're welcome, sir. Good luck with your license. Mr. Hadley, your appearance for Nearly Peterson.
Pretty gosh, that you're gonna be having this Brenda.
Come on up, ma'am.
Please state your name to the bill.
I would have so much fun with your name. I'm almost Peterson. I'm Nearly Peterson. Not quite. Good morning. Tell me about the plea.
So Your Honor, Ms. Peterson and I had a chance to pre-try the matter today, and we have reached a resolution. Ms. Peterson, who stands before the court with her first criminal offense, is elected to avail herself of the plea offer. The operating while intoxicated with high BAC. We,
Yep.
pleading guilty to operating while physically impaired.
All right. Ma'am, did you discuss your rights and options with him? You understand all those rights and options? And do you understand? Take a couple deep breaths.
People who don't care are the ones that are concerned. People who do, it's a good sign.
Yeah, that right there tells me we're probably not gonna have any trouble with you. Take your time. Just seriously, deep breaths. He's already told you this, but I'm going to tell you, you are not going to jail. The only way you're going to jail on this file is if you tell me, Judge, I don't care what you tell me to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. That ain't you. All right. So just, okay, we'll get through this. Might be your first rodeo, but we've been through it before. We'll get you through this. Okay?
I there's stress that just the unknown of what's going to
I can only imagine.
Sure.
Yep. Yep. I can pretty much guarantee what's going to happen. So, and I'll tell you that. I'll give you a prediction. All right. But let's get there first. So you understand your rights and options and you understand the possible penalty. And today you've decided what's best for you is to plead guilty to this new charge, correct? All right. And are you going to do that today freely and voluntarily? All right. So did you drive a vehicle in Romulus on February 3rd? Before you drove, did you drink alcohol? Was it a breath test or blood test?
With a blood test.
Okay. All right. And was your blood test 0.17 or more? Are you satisfied? All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to dismiss the original charge. I'm going to accept your plea to the added charge. I'm going to send you downstairs and you're going to go to the probation counter. They're going to schedule for you to come back and sit down with a very nice probation officer who's going to do an interview, have you answer a bunch of questions. Based on that interview, she's going to put together a report and a recommendation for sentencing. When you come back for that sentencing date, and you'll know when that is when you leave here today, you'll know when you're coming back. When you come back for that sentencing day, you're going to have a chance to talk to Mr. Hadley or one of the people that work with him and go over that whole report. Then you'll come in front of me and we'll talk about that report and anything else you want to talk about before I decide what your sentencing is going to be. And I can pretty much guarantee what the second sentencing recommendation is going to be. I'm probably going to put you on probation for a period of time. I'm probably going to send you out for some kind of alcohol assessment to see if you've got some kind of an alcohol issue that we need to be dealing with. Maybe there'll be some education component in it. All right. You're not going to go to jail. There'll be some money. We'll work with you on payments on the money. All right. That's probably the extent of your probation requirements. Stay out of trouble. Maybe I'll have you do some work days or some community service. We can talk about that later, but you're not going to jail unless you say, Judge, the hell with what you want me to do. I'm going to do it my way. And that is not you. That is not you. So you have nothing to worry about jail-wise. Do you have any questions?
Just about the driver's license, her and I are gonna work through that together. It's a little unclear from where we're at right now, if the officers are alleging that there was refusal.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
explain to her what that 1 year, license and
Yeah.
stuff look like. She does have a ID card that was issued by the state, so that gives me a little bit of pause and kind of say, maybe
yeah.
suspend if they gave you an ID.
Yeah.
But she's gonna go to the Secretary of State, she's gonna meet with them, explain that
Well,
the plea and the license are two separate things.
yeah, but maybe she needs to set up the hearing because,
There may have been an issue about what happened.
and if they don't show up,
Correct.
she wins.
You know where I'm at with those kind of things.
Yeah.
My client and I made a connection here today, so.
Good. Good. Yeah. Don't be afraid to call him if you got any quick. If you wake up in the middle of the night worrying about something, then call him the next day and he'll walk you, he'll talk you in off the ledge. Okay?
That I used to work for the airport, don't call contractor for Delta Airlines. I lost my job,
Okay.
take full responsibility.
Okay.
Need to get a job.
Right. Right.
I got a plea.
Yeah, and you're a local lady. So she should probably talk to Avery before she leaves. We got a guy downstairs that can probably point you in the right direction to get a job. All right. What else? Oh, I need to put you on a personal bond. So the first condition is you stay out of trouble. The second condition is you come back when we tell you to be here. And the third condition is you don't purchase, possess, or consume any marijuana or alcohol. So no mood-altering substances unless you've got a doctor's prescription. You can live with those rules? Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you mess that up? Do you have any questions now? All right, you're just going to go downstairs and wait for him to call your name up to the probation counter and get those dates. Good luck, ma'am. You're welcome.
My number on her, should I give her?
Yeah, just give her something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't give her notice.
I'm gonna text you.
Okay.
And then that way we pull your phone out later.
The courtroom action kicks off with an unidentified defendant standing before the judge, trying to clear up a serious legal headache. The issue at hand? A stack of outstanding court fines and fees that have racked up to a hefty $500. The judge doesn't waste any time and lays down the law, directing the individual straight downstairs to the court cashier to get the financial debt sorted out. Before wrapping up the interaction, the judge breaks down the available payment methods, noting that paying by card is an option but comes with an extra processing fee. Right before letting them go, the judge sends the defendant off with a crucial wish of good luck regarding the status of their driver's license. Immediately after, the courtroom tension shifts to a much higher stakes case involving a defendant named Nearly Peterson, who is standing alongside defense counsel. This marks a major turning point, as this is the defendant's very first criminal offense. She was originally staring down a severe, life-altering charge of operating while intoxicated, OWI, with a dangerously high BAC. But in a massive courtroom breakthrough, a crucial plea agreement is brought to the table. Instead of facing the full weight of the initial OWI, she enters a guilty plea to a significantly reduced charge of operating while visibly impaired, OWVI. The hearing concludes with a meticulous, step-by-step procedural discussion where the judge ensures the defendant fully understands the rights she is giving up, the exact terms of the negotiated deal, and the potential penalties coming her way under this new, reduced charge.